came in yesterday.
This is Officer Alfano.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
There was an officer who came yesterday because she's the one who called. I never told her she had to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, no, thank you for that.
So she just needs to get some stuff.
No, I never told her she had to leave. She and the officer decided that she was going to leave.
Okay.
Now she came back and she did threaten me physically yesterday. She just banged on my door, and I have this all recorded. What happened yesterday? Again, I didn't even kick her out. She wants her to come get your stuff. That's great. Yeah, so today it was she banged on the door and she said she told the police officer and the police officer told me she will call for an escort when she comes back. Okay, great. So she came aggressively banging on my door and it kind of freaked me out because she had already told me she's going to kick my ass.
Okay.
And so I said to her, I thought you were going to have a police escort.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, fuck you, fucking cunt, you're going to make me do this, huh? And she told me that they told me I can break down the door, so maybe I should just bust the fucking door down on you right now.
Where is she?
She lives next door now again.
She lives next door?
Yeah,
Okay.
all I did was a woman who literally had no place to live, who I don't really have a good history with to begin with. But she was sick and she needed a place to stay, so I gave her a place to stay, that's all.
Okay. So do you want her to get her stuff and leave? Or
I
do
wanted
you
to,
feel
like, if you
comfortable
can
enough
go over
to-
there, she can take whatever she wants. I just thought she was coming over with a police escort.
Okay.
And I would appreciate that because when I've been threatened with physical violence,
Yeah.
I'm not cool with her coming in my house that way.
Okay. So you don't want her to live here? Because I can tell her that just to...
She already left.
Okay.
I've texted
I know,
her,
but
yeah.
I can tell her to not come back. Just so it's...
Yeah, but she lives next door now.
I know, but in your residence, I can tell her don't come
Yeah.
back. Is that what you'd like?
I just want her to get her stuff and whatever. Like,
And
I'm not
leave?
trying to make,
Okay.
I'm not trying to make waves for anybody.
Okay.
The only reason I said you need a police escort is because I'm afraid of her. She used to be like a boxer, and she
Okay.
made that clear to me that like you want to see what happens when you piss somebody off. We've dealt with
Okay.
each other before, officer. Remember?
Okay.
I'm the girl who cleaned up the water balloons, right? I'm a do-gooder. That's what I do. I go
okay.
out. I go
Now I
out.
remember you.
I go out and do a lot of good deeds.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Good
What's
deeds.
your middle initial?
E. Let homeless people come live with me, clean up
What's
water
your
balloons in the
birthday?
yard, and I get this is what I get. 5/27/79.
Okay. So, would you mind showing me what's hers right now? So when she comes in, she can't say, "Oh, that's my."
Well, no, it's everything that's in that room.
Okay.
Because it was my son's bedroom, and
Okay.
I cleared out the whole thing. Like my son and I worked for an entire day to clear out this bedroom for
Okay.
her.
Give me one.
I'll talk to her.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so just go ahead, and show me what's hers. It's everything in the room. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm the one that called the police.
Okay, yeah, we were gonna come find you.
Yeah.
So you have some stuff in there.
Right, I've been residing here.
I know, yeah.
She threw me out, okay?
I know you live next door.
Well, I've only been here for 2 days.
Okay.
I've been sick. I was in the hospital all day yesterday.
Okay.
The officer that handled this before
Mm-hmm.
said she can't kick you out. She has to get
Eviction.
an eviction notice.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd be nice, knocked on the door. I said, I texted her. She refused to answer. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be able to get everything out until next weekend.
Sure.
So there are some personal things I need to get out.
Sure.
She slammed the door in my face.
Okay. When you say knock, did you knock hard?
No,
You know.
just
Okay.
knocked. She answered. She looked at me. I said, I just need to grab a
Okay.
couple of things. She
We're gonna let you get some
come
things.
back with the cops.
Yeah, we're gonna let you get some things. Moving forward, if you're not gonna live here, before you come over here, call us.
Okay.
'Cause, this is what happens when you don't call us, right? If you call us, we'll come here and say, hey, she's gotta pick up some stuff. We're gonna give you some
Well, the
time.
last cop said, kick her door down. That's what he told me. He's like, she can't keep you out of there.
Because this is your residence.
Huh?
Like,
Right.
This is still your
Yeah,
residence.
I've been here
Do you
for
have a key
3
still?
weeks.
You don't have a
She
key.
never gave me a key because her lock
Okay.
doesn't lock.
All right. So, yeah, we'll assist you in getting your stuff. Just don't
I won't even
resort
talk
to
to her.
violence, all right?
No.
Don't
No, I have
pound
no
on the
desire.
door, don't break in, don't, because, just don't do that, okay? I don't know who told you, but don't do that. So, I know she said she had some things put aside in the bedroom that she would give to you.
She should not
So,
even be in my room.
Okay.
No, she doesn't get to choose what I get to bring
Right,
with
so
me.
what we're gonna do is accommodate you to get some things, not gonna be everything, like you said.
Right, I
Um,
can't get it
Every
all
time
next
you
week.
wanna come back and grab things, you're gonna call us, so
Okay.
we can help you with that,
Perfect.
okay? Don't come here by yourself.
All right,
okay?
and can you tell her to leave my stuff alone? She doesn't belong going through my stuff.
Sure, yeah. I'll talk to her.
Yeah, but I mean, you never. it
is
shows
what
you're
it is.
making that effort,
Yeah.
right?
Alright.
So
Is this her room technically?
Yeah.
Was this her room?
Yeah.
Okay. So she said she's not going to be able to take everything obviously today.
no, we're gonna try to set up
She
a
wants to
date.
take some personal
Yeah, and I didn't
things.
expect her to, so
Yeah,
that wasn't
so
even
we're
an
gonna set up a
expectation on
date.
my part. It was just I didn't want her in here unaccompanied because
Yeah.
she came in pretty aggressive with me too.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
get
like I'm a pacifist and I do not want any kind of
So I told her moving forward that when you want to come back and grab more things a little at a time, to call us. She
Yep.
is to call us instead of coming here without us.
Yeah, that's all I want. I'm not
if
trying
she
to make it
chooses
hard
not
on
to, it's
anybody.
not
I'm
like we
sorry
can-
to bother
No,
you guys.
no,
too.
I'm just trying to explain this to you
Yeah, I'm
before.
sorry.
Okay. If she chooses to come here on her own, we expect you guys to be civil, right? I'm telling her the same thing, okay? But I asked her to call us if she wants to come back to get some stuff. So she's gonna get some personal stuff today. She's asking nicely that moving forward, that nothing in this room until she's evicted
Yeah, I'm not going to touch
or
it.
removed
I
gets
don't come in
touched.
here at all. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't touch anything.
No, the only thing I did is this stuff right here is stuff that was in other
Okay.
parts of the
Gotcha.
house.
Okay.
That I just brought in here so that it would all be concentrated so that she didn't have to go looking for other
Sure.
things.
So I'm gonna come
It's
grab
all
her to come inside and grab some things. And in the meantime, I would start. If you haven't done it already, I would start evicting her. Okay, because this is her residence.
No, I get
technically.
it. Like it just sucks. It's like you do nice things for people. She didn't pay me any rent. She's actually into me for a bunch of money. She borrowed money.
And that's all.
So you got from 2:05. We're 10:4. We'll be 10:6. No status needed. What's your name again?
Christine.
Christine. Christine.
Christine.
Christine. All right. She's gonna get out of the room. She didn't. I misspoke. She didn't touch a lot of your stuff. There was some bathroom or some laundry stuff that she just put in the room. That's all. I mean, when she gets out of that room, I'll let you grab whatever you need. What do you need to grab today?
I need to grab my blow dryer. I need to grab my laptop. A couple of bags.
Okay.
If it doesn't work,
It's weird. I don't know how it got hooked.
I get it.
No.
Not plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So it's not very bright though. It's fine.
Can she grab her things? Okay. You can come in, Kristen.
Did you send it to the dog? Guessing she has the dog.
Yeah, I saw her walk
I
out.
was just like the door's open, so I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
No,
she
I
was
saw
the
her
dog,
walk
so-
out there.
Sorry.
Did the officer explain to you how to get the eviction?
I know how to do
With
it.
the,
I'm
you know, you're
pretty well
familiar with
versed
it.
in the
All
law.
right. So just
Oh,
to get rid of this toxic thing in your life, you know, I would just get that done.
it is what it is. Like I tried to do a nice thing. She got kicked out. But she
Yeah.
got kicked out of another place. She said she was dying. She said she had nowhere to go. We're not even friends.
Yeah,
But I'm the type of person where I'm
sure.
always gonna do it. And every time I get bit in the ass. Every single goddamn time.
So she was a stranger to you before you
No,
left?
she was mad at me.
I mean, did
No,
you know
legit.
she
She and I
was?
didn't like each other.
Okay.
People
Huh?
live next door. I don't get along with them. And
I think maybe that it's time to stop bringing people in your home. You know,
I get it.
there's other ways to.
It's not even just about bringing people into my home office. I have this weird code of conduct where I choose the right thing no matter what, and it gets me in trouble
Right.
every time.
No, that's
This
what
guy,
I'm saying.
the last time he was here, I got the police called on me because I was cleaning up water balloons out of somebody's yard.
That's what I'm saying. There's other ways to do good deeds, but you know, when it comes to your safety and your
No.
home and your peace, you don't need to bring
No.
other people into your world.
Oh, trust me, it's not something I would ever do again, but at the same time, I don't think I'd take it back just because it just shows who I am. Because
Okay.
the whole thing, I caught her lying to me about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And like, all I said was, we need to sit down and have a talk.
Mm-hmm.
She wigged the fuck out, just started screaming at me and called you guys. But then today, she's banging on my door that she wants to come get stuff. And I was like, no. When I wanted to talk to you civilly about what was
Mm-hmm.
going on, you had to bring the police in and tell me that you couldn't talk to me without the police. But now that you want stuff and you want to make it easy on yourself, now you can be around me. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna.
Like I said,
you set the
technically,
tone with
in-
the police,
right.
And so that's how we're gonna do it. Now I'm doing it your way.
Yeah. Like I said, technically moving forward, she doesn't always need us here to grab things if she chooses to. It's up to you guys to be civil about it and be adults, right? But if she chooses or you choose to have us here, we're gonna
So
come
it's not
here.
about being civil or being adults. It's 2 days in a row she has physically threatened me, and that's where I draw the line. Physical threats are not something I take
That's
lightly.
why you call us.
And like,
That's
I'm
why we
not
can be
I'm not a
here.
weak girl, and I can definitely hold my own, but I do not want to have to.
Sure. All right.
Like I don't do well with that. I suffer from some pretty intense PTSD because of physical abuse.
Okay.
So people threaten me that way,
Hey, Rebecca,
yeah.
she's just wondering if you could check the freezer. She said she's got another cup in there. It's kind of like a Stanley cup, one of those tall with handles.
In the freezer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably that blue one on the right.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The house is very intense, I'm sorry. Didn't know I'd be doing this today. Actually had just walked in. Like I was literally putting my purse down when she
Yeah.
came down the door and it was like behind me. It scared the other
Yeah.
living shit out of me.
I got a full box of coffee after night. That's unopened because it's not in here.
We're gonna try.
It's not unopened. I totally drank some of her coffee. I hope that this is gonna be a, like,
It's a civil,
see how petty
civil
that is,
thing.
though? Like,
You know,
you
it's
put her
not.
down,
There's
no, I
nothing.
totally drank some beer.
There's nothing criminal about what we're doing here today, other than
It's just the way I hear it. It's like, what the you lived here for 3 weeks rent free, but you better have your unopened coffee. Sure. Cool.
And the TV is brand new,
I know.
so
Well, like I said, our cameras are on and everything.
If it's-
how we stand, like I said.
I was just gonna say, because if it's damaged, that's not gonna be good.
I don't have any reason to. I haven't threatened anything. I don't understand where this
I
is
know,
so.
when people
Do you know how
get work
offensive
done.
it is, though?
I know, but when people get work done,
Do
you
something
know, they
like
say
this for
stuff.
someone and they treat you like
You would help everybody, including
I
yourself
do
right now.
help
if
everybody. You
I
know
you
me,
do.
officer.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
seen it. You know who I am.
If you just let her vent, you know, I get that it's hard. If you let her vent, she's doing it, you know, it doesn't add so much to the pot, you know, you prevent much
I don't even. I wouldn't do anything. All I said is please talk to me and tell me the truth about this, and then it became this, and that's literally it. I have it all recorded. Like you're welcome for me and my son cleaning out that room for an entire Saturday. 14-year-old child who's been in a bird room. He's got birds. We had a little aviary back there. He's been stuffed in the aviary so he could give her a bedroom because he wanted to be nice. He wanted to help her. He's altruistic himself, and he was like, "No, she needs a home. We're gonna give her one, and I'll do it, Mom."
that's what I'm telling you. If you know this keeps burning you, you know, then
No, I know. I get it.
There's no-
It is what it is. It's just disappointing. It's not even about like, right? It's disappointing about my view of humanity. Because it's really it's hurtful, and I get it. Don't do it again. Yeah, sure. But it's real hurtful as
Sure.
a person when you're willing to do all that I've done.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hello.
I do need the box of coffee.
No, I think that's almost gone.
That was the only one open.
You've been living here for 3 weeks, Christy.
I just bought it the other day.
Then I don't know. Wow. She owes me $80.
Why don't you just give her whatever's left of it?
I mean,
If
yeah. She owes me $80, but she's gonna bitch about a box of coffee.
Like I said,
What
it's-
else someone owes me $80 for?
it's all civil.
She came to
So.
live here because she has a heart condition and because she was homeless. And yet I bought her cigarettes twice. And not only have I bought them, she makes me go fetch them for her. That's what I've been doing. So she's into me for like a single mother living alone with her teenage son. Into me for money that she's never gonna give me. Lived here free of charge. Used my toilet paper. Used my laundry detergent. Used my laundry machines. Lived in his whole bedroom. Used as much electricity as she wanted. Took my food. Told me she was using my shampoo. Never said a word. And I found out she was lying to me, and I was like, hey, can you just tell me what I've gotten into here? Like, holy crap, Christy, like, that's
Yeah.
really disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it became this. That's how quickly it became, like, and so she's gonna act like this over a box of, it's like great value Walmart brand, like, cake cut. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry I'm venting to you,
Yeah,
officer,
you can
but I
vent.
also feel like it's gonna be awkward to just stand here and
you can vent.
so I
That's what we're
apologize.
here for. We're here to just
Well,
let
I
you
know
vent.
that like nothing I'm telling you is changing anything, you know, with your
no, but it
actions
helps.
here.
It
It's
helps
just-
you though. This is fine.
It's like
You know.
I don't want to just stand here and stare at you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I'm sorry.
I'm used to it.
I'm
I'm used to it more
obviously
than
really-
you think.
I suffer from PTSD like intensely, and right now I'm triggered out of my mind, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So
How much? Why don't you just
So
have a seat? And just,
you understand that now they live on the other side of the wall. Like,
how much more does she have?
Okay, so Rebecca, she's done for the day. I'm just gonna reiterate,
I got you.
call us again, okay, for the big stuff especially. I know she made that comment about the coffee, she says she doesn't care. She just said it out of what's going on, okay?
I still don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, then so just, it's on
Oh, that's
camera,
all
we're
it is.
forgetting
She got
about
caught,
it, yes.
She got caught lying,
No,
that's it.
I
That's
know,
like,
I know
what
you're
the-
recording, we're recording too,
Yeah,
I walked in that room.
I know. I just did that for my.
No, that's
You know,
totally fine, you have
it's
every right. So like I said, I saw how everything was in the room, it's on my body cam, nobody can say, hey,
Like the idea
something's
that she
broken
said,
now.
like my brand new, like.
Well, that's, I get it, like, that's why.
Yeah, the chick who lets you come live in her house rent free and does all this stuff, she's totally the type that's gonna go busting up your stuff. Yeah, that's
But
totally
like,
my
I mean,
character.
you gotta,
got
I
me.
mean, just how you're worked up, she's worked up too, you know. So like I
Yeah.
said, that light in that corner's on. So
I got it.
you know, okay. So yeah, she said she's done for the day. Call us in the future when she wants to move all that big stuff. She
Yeah.
also has that information. I told her that you said that you're always available. However, we'll come in contact you to make sure that when we come over next time. Okay?
I appreciate
Is there anything else we can help you with today?
Nope, I just didn't want to get my ass kicked. Is
No,
all.
you're fine. And just remember the coffee. She said she doesn't care about. Okay, so if she brings it up in the future,
I
like the
think
last
it's
time
like,
you told us.
I think it's like
if-
$4. I
it's-
mean, like, I'll.
Well, like I said, when people get worked up, people can, you know.
This woman's been bleeding me for money for weeks. She's
Yeah,
into
so-
me for a bunch of money that I'm never gonna see, but she's gonna bitch about a pile of
And
K-cups if she
you
gets
know,
out of here.
people say stuff when
Just
they're
understand,
upset.
sir. I never kicked her out.
I know.
She chose to leave,
Yeah,
so
and
it's like,
so-
what did I do except
well,
for
she
ask you
looks
about
like
the
she's
truth?
it looks like she's establishing residency somewhere else. So
Yeah,
that's-
where she
that's-
came from. That's where she
that's
came
okay.
from. She
So-
moved out of there into here, back into there. It's a whole shit show.
I
Have
hope
fun,
your day
ladies.
gets
I don't
better.
want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Stay away from me,
Yeah.
please.
And like I said, I've met you before, so I see where you're coming from, but sometimes
I think
people
you see a
it
little more
differently.
clearly who I am.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw it the first
I
time I
have
met
this.
you.
Ever seen the movie Pollyanna?
I'm really bad with movies. I always tell
Okay.
people I've never seen
Do you
Elf,
have
and then
Disney-
they kind of go,
do you have-
oh.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah,
So
see,
fix
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Do you have
so.
Disney Plus?
I do not.
Okay, well, if you find somebody with this, it's an old '60s movie. It's
Yeah. Is it okay if we get out of here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna close this.
Yeah, it's all about this girl who just wants to like shower the world with rainbows and like make
Yeah.
everybody happier and like do the right thing no matter what
Yeah.
and always find the happiness in everything. That's what I've been trying to do. And all that happens like you get the fucking police call on me. So it's a
Hopefully we treated with you
No,
with
it's
nothing
been-
but respect.
no.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
has
so.
been totally perfect. Like I have nothing. Thank you, officer.
All right.
Stay safe, officer. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah, good
I
luck.
hope your day gets better. Okay, Rebecca? I'm gonna close this too. Okay.